Hey everybody, welcome to the Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and we're coming to you live from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Did you guess that already? Or you may be watching us on replay, which is absolutely fantastic as well. Thank you for joining us. We're here to talk about some of the great things that are happening in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. That one little beautiful blue dot at the top of the state here in Eureka Springs in Northwest Arkansas. We love that you are coming into us live, and we're going to be talking today about the Folk Festival, which is an annual event. And I don't know, but I think Nancy Paddock's in the background. She's going to be talking about this today. She's the event coordinator for the Folk Festival. I think we're in the 70s or so for the number of years. We're going to get the scoop from Nancy. Hang on, let's bring her on.
Hey, how are
Thanks
you
for
doing
joining
today?
us. I see it. Okay, I see 76th.
Yes,
The
70s.
original.
Yeah. Started in 1947 by a group of artists, including the Frunds started it. There was an artist colony, and they wanted to celebrate the folk culture of Eureka Springs, and that's how it started. So they were going back about 50 years when they started looking at the culture. If we go back 50 years, we just end up in the 70s. So
What decade? Don't be talking about our decade that you're from now. Don't be doing that. Well, Nancy, you've been extremely busy pulling this all together. Last year was phenomenal shows. Town was a buzzing and hopping throughout the whole time. I can't wait to tell everybody what's going to be happening this time at the Folk Festival. Let's start off. It's because it's 3 days. Starts Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
starts Thursday night with the
Okay.
Hedge Hop.
Okay.
And the Hedge Hoppers is also a 76-year tradition. This is every third grade class for 76 years has danced a square dance and sang a song on the stage of the auditorium. And it's just absolutely wonderful to see these kids up there doing their bit. It's just so sweet. I've always wanted to get all the adults that have been Hedge Hoppers on stage. Maybe next year I'll be able to do that.
That would be epic.
Wouldn't that be epic? And this year we have something special. The Elite Dance Studio, Melanie Pierce's dance class, is also going to do a small dance routine along with the Hedge Hoppers. So we've got
Okay.
the third grade class, and we've got the Elite Dance Studio. Both. It starts at 6 o'clock on Thursday night, November 9th.
All
And
right.
this is kind of a must do. It's one of the traditions that we've hung on to through all the years at Folk Festival.
I mean,
And-
they are truly entertaining too. You can watch the kids across the stage. Some of them have never been on stage before. Most all of them have never been on stage, and it's interesting just to watch
they're
how
so cute. They are.
they're so cute.
And the ones that really get into the dancing, and the ones that are like, well, what am I doing up here?
What am I doing, Mom? Get me out of here.
So if you're coming for the Folk Festival, come early on Thursday and see the Hedge Hoppers, and then afterwards the barefoot ball starts. And we've got a really cool barefoot ball this year.
All right, well, let's talk about that, because that's another big tradition. And
It is a big,
I noticed that it's back at the Barefoot Ballroom this year. So yay.
yay. I lobbied for that, so I wanted to get, because it is the Barefoot Ballroom, and I think it's a great place to have it, especially if you're going to do two-step dance. And that's what we have. There's a resurgence around for two-step dancing and the old style honky tonk. So we are going to start at 8 o'clock with a two-step dance lesson. It is going to be so cool. We have Jamie Hall and the Can't Wait to Playboys. Jamie is an excellent dance teacher. He is in love with two-step dancing. So if you come at 8 o'clock, we have included in the ticket price is a two-step dance lesson. He'll teach you the two-step. He'll teach you some swirls and some turns. Everybody will dance with everyone else. So when the dance gets started, you won't be shy to grab a partner. You can come alone. You will find a partner. It will be fun.
Wow, that's going to be a blast.
It's going to be a blast. And they do the old honky tonk from the 60s and the 50s. The old Ray Price, the Ray Stevens, the honky tonk music. So it is just so much fun. And his band, the Can't Wait to Playboys, are some of the best players in Northwest Arkansas. You have JT Huff, who's an old Eureka Springs player, plays steel guitar. We have Keith Grimwood, who is the bass player in Trout Fishing in America, but he plays fiddle in this band.
Okay.
Kevin Watkins is the bass player. Steve. Okay, I'm gonna get everybody's names just
It's
mixed
okay.
up. But it is a amazing band. It is so much fun, and it opening is our own the Nighttimers, Shiloh
Ah,
Moline and Doc Hopper, who play all over town. And I think a couple of members of the Can't Wait to Play Boys are going to sit in with them. So
they
they're
have
going to
quite a
open
following
tonight.
too. They have quite a following going on as well. So this would be a
It is going to,
what a great way to kick off the whole weekend. I
and it's
love
the
this.
barefoot ball, so you're welcome to take your shoes off. There's going to be a lot of cowboy boots, so you'll be might be taking your feet into your own hands doing that. But there'll be barefoot dancing. There'll be two stepping. It's going to be great
I
fun.
love
I
it.
recommend everybody in town bring a friend. Tell your friends if you do. It's a $15 ticket, so it's inexpensive. You get a dance class and 2 hours of dancing on Thursday night. I want everyone in town to show up
What a
because
deal. What a
it's going to
deal.
be so
That's
much
gonna
fun.
be it. That's gonna be
Yeah,
talked about for several weeks, I'm sure.
I hope so.
And then the following night, or is it? Does this begin the fair itself?
Begins
When
at
does that
11 o'clock
begin?
on Friday is
Okay,
the folk
okay.
fair. The folk fair is in the basement of the auditorium, just like last year and the year before. It'll be 2 days. It will be Friday and Saturday from 11 to 4. We will have free music and a craft show. It's going to be an excellent craft show. We are going to have, we got Kurtz Miller, the scrimshaw artist. He hardly ever shows anymore. Ron Lutz is going to bring his cigar box guitars. Bayard Blaine, who's one of the best luthiers in the country, he's playing on Saturday, but he's bringing his guitars and dulcimers, all his handmade
Oh
instruments.
wow,
Uh,
they are
the
beautiful works of art. I've seen those before.
they're amazing. Peter
They are.
Rowan uses he is really one of the best luthiers in the country right now. Um, we also have Vicky Hardcastle is going to bring her woolen fiber little creatures.
Yes.
Lisa Potter, Lisa Crew is bringing her pottery, and she does beautiful stuff. She was there last year. She does little animal heads and jewelry, and she's just very fun. Um, we also have Julie Kahn, of course, will come set up with her prints and her original art. She made some portraits down there. David Rush is going to bring his jewelry, his beaded jewelry, and a few of his
Hmm.
flame paintings. And Robbie Self will bring her soap and her lotions, and there may be another artist or two joining us. So the art is going to be great. The music, however, is
I
going to be
know. Wow.
spectacular.
Wow.
We have on Friday, I'm doing duos. So we have some exceptional duos. Corey McKelvey, who is from Dandelion Heart, is going to do a duo. She opens the show at noon. And this will be really fun. It's just Corey and her bass player. So that's the start of it. Corey used to play the streets of Eureka Springs as a busker years ago. So now she's very just made a career for herself. And then Opal Agafia is going to play with her mother, Deanna Smith. And Deanna writes a lot of Opal's songs. So this is going to be really special to have Opal and her mom on stage doing their music. I'm really looking forward to that. And then we have Dylan Hoff and Mountain Alice, who are just, some of the best musicians in town. So the Friday music is going to be wonderful at the folk fair, and this is free. And then on Saturday we have a really special show because we start with Jesse Dean at 11 o'clock. And Jesse, we all love. We see him in Erlandon. He's the front man. He is just one of the sweetest guys in the world and a great songwriter. Following him will be Still on the Hill. Those are our favorite duo. And they played the folk festival in town, I think, on and off for the last 20 years. Donna and Kelly Mulholland. And that's going to be an excellent show. And then Trout Fishing in America is going to do a family show. Bring your kids down. They are America's funniest, most irreverent duo with their music is just it's just wonderful. And this one will be for the kids. Bring the kids down to the basement. It will be amazing. And if you don't know Trout, they're four-time Grammy nominees. They've been playing together for 47 years now. And they're still just as fresh and original as they always have been. And then finishing out the Saturday day is Bayard Trio. And this is Bayard Blaine, the luthier, with John Davies from the Kate Brothers and Dennis Collins, who's an amazing guitar player. This is a duo they have constructed just for Folk Festival. So they're going to be their first trio, their first show as a trio, and it's going to be folk and Celtic and maybe a little jazzy, and it's really going to be
That's
good.
gonna be amazing. And
You
all this is free. I just can't get over
free.
y'all pull together all this music for free. And my goodness, how you can shop and a while and sit and listen a while and get up and shop some more. I mean, it's a wonderful environment. It really is.
I mean, you get all your Christmas shopping done.
I know.
There. I swear
you
can. I
you
swear.
could totally
get it done before Thanksgiving. You don't have to think again.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive a little deeper into the ticketed events because I know we've got some of those going on because those are, some things are not, everything in life is not free. Right. But so let's talk a little bit about that. Now, I know you've got Friday night and Saturday night with ticketed events. Let's talk about that a little bit, Nancy.
Okay. Well, on Friday, let's start with Friday night. Can we do that?
Okay.
A Friday night is going to be Trout Fishing in America, and this is not their kids' music. This is their as we say, grown-up music. More love songs, more serious songs, and more funny songs, because they are some of the most. They're for people who take their fun seriously. They have excellent musicianship. Their last CD called Safe House is just an amazing album. And if you've never seen Trout outside of a kids show, you really need to come. They're funny, they're excellent musicians, and you will leave happy. They will make you happy. That's the kind of duo they are. Like I say, 47 years playing together is pretty amazing record. And then opening for them is Matt the Electrician. And most people don't know Matt around here, and they should. He is out of Austin. He is, once again, funny, irreverent, pointed. Just Matt Seaver is just he is just an amazing, quirky, sincere guy. So if you
the name Matt alone makes me have questions. Matt the Electrician, and I'm like, how did the 6 degrees of separation? How in the world did you get from? Was he really an electrician, or is that just a catch-all name?
He was an electrician, and we would get introduced on stage. And at the open mics, he was Matt the Electrician.
And here he comes. And here he's with us now. I love it.
This is a $25 ticket.
Love it.
We're trying to make Folk Festival affordable this year. It's a $25 ticket for this wonderful show. I recommend everybody come out for Friday night.
Full on entertainment.
You're going to leave feeling happy. And that's our goal here.
All right. Big night.
Saturday night. This is my dream lineup here. I just love that. We have John Fulbright coming to town. If you don't know John Fulbright, you need to. He's he's born in Okemah, Oklahoma, where Woody Guthrie was born. He was raised in the Tulsa music scene. He is an excellent musician. He's one of the best songwriters in America today. He was described as the young master of unbridled Americana. He has been on TV across the country. I believe he has been nominated for Grammy also. John is he's the best. I don't think you can do better than John. He's an amazing piano player, amazing guitarist, and his songs are soul touching. They're great. So I really recommend that. And the other headliners that night, we just have headliners, no openers, is the Melissa Carper, Brennan Lee, Kelly Willis trio. And these three women together, actually, both Brennan and Melissa Carper are up for Grammy nominations this year. Kelly is the granddaughter of Johnny Gimbels, who played with, no, it's gone out of my mind, played with the hottest Texas swing band there ever was.
All right.
Okay, but that's who she is. They're all exceptional musicians in their own right, and playing together, they are excellent. So this trio is just not to be missed. We love having Melissa in town. Brennan she's just one of the best musicians on the scene, as well as Kelly. So I'm really
power women here. I love it. And Melissa was just made her debut on the Grand Ole Opry.
At the Ryman, yes.
Yeah, I just was like, wow, it's like our local girl done good. She did a tour opening for Hayes Carlisle. She's opening for Willie Watson right now. She's hot. She's like the rising meteor in the Americana scene, as is Brennan. Yeah. So I mean, this is hot stuff.
Any one of these people on stage could be do it just by themselves.
Absolutely.
So having all these people on stage, and we're getting the grand piano tuned up for John Fulbright. He is so excited about coming to Eureka Springs. He was like, I have not played Eureka. It's a cool town. He cannot wait to get here.
Well, we can't wait for it either. And what a dynamic lineup that you've put together. All this talent.
There's going to be music all over town. Chucky Wags is doing the post folk festival show Saturday night at Chelsea's, and he's got another band joining with him. There's music at Gotta Hold. There's going to be music all over town that weekend. So if when you wander away from the auditorium, there's more music happening. So and I wish I just saw the other. Oh, Shyla, the Night Timers will also be playing Friday night at Chelsea's.
Okay.
So I'll have it on our Facebook page. Look us up on the 76th Original Ozark Folk Festival Facebook page. I will have the local music around town, and I will also have anything interesting extra that happens with us.
Yeah.
You can also go to visiteurekasprings.com/events and fiddle on down, and you can find our lineup.
Okay.
But the tickets for the shows are at the odd at thundertickets.org.
Okay.
So you read THEAUD at thundertix with an X.org. And it's going to be a great show.
All of that.
Get your show Saturday
a lot
night
of work
soon. It's general admission on Friday, but it's ticketed seats on Saturday. So get in there and get your seats before all the good ones are gone. But the balcony is always great too.
True.
And
there's not really a bad seat in the odd to me. Really not. I mean, the acoustics in there are so good. I mean, and people still to this day, when they come to Eureka and perform for the first time, are in awe of the acoustics of that building. I mean, from John Philip Sousa, who was the first beginning in there, to now to today, it has held true. That rich quality of sound is to be experienced.
And really, 900-seat auditorium is an intimate venue.
It is.
I mean, that's the one nice thing about our auditorium. There's not a bad seat. You can see the performers, and it's just going to be great fun. So we've got the bear football, music all day, music all night, music around town after the shows. It's going to be a full weekend of music, and
it is
fun. It will be fun.
There's not going to be a place in town that you're not going to be able to experience the word folk. I love it. It's full on folk all over town. Full on folk. Nancy, what a fan-freaking-tastic time you've got planned for everybody to come. Tickets are still available for pretty much anything, I think, at this point.
All of it, you can reserve your tickets online at theodd@thundertix.com.
Okay.
You can also go to visit, if you forget that, go to Visit Eureka Springs Events and scroll down to hit Folk Festival. And then there's our Facebook page, too. There are links to all the events on our Facebook page. And if anything new happens, we will be posting it on the Facebook page.
Love it. Nancy, thank you so much for all your hard work. I don't know how we would do all that. We would not be able to do any of this without you. You are a powerhouse when it comes to folk. You are like the queen of our folk festival. I think we should just automatically name you the queen of the folk festival right now. Is that something that, by the way, speaking of the queen of folk fest, is that something that they still do, or have y'all kind of done away with that now?
It's just so hard to get. Pageants are not in fashion.
Yeah.
Judge young women on a stage. It's out of style. We've been trying to figure out another way to get more of the high school students involved. This year we didn't. Next year, hopefully, we'll have more time for that because I would love to involve them all in maybe doing a skit or a reenactment or something more like The Voices, the show.
Well, you've got plenty of entertainment. No, nobody will really miss. I think we got plenty of entertainment for everybody. The Hedgehoppers will be our little giggles. I love to. I just love to sit. They're just so dang cute to watch.
So cute.
They are.
So I suggest people come into town on Thursday. Hedgehoppers, bear football, and stay all the way through Saturday night because you will have a wonderful weekend.
All right. Thank you again, Nancy, for bringing everybody up to speed about what's going to be happening. You guys go and check out all the references. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you for your hard work.
See you next time. Okay.
Bye. So, Folk Festival, You guys heard it right from the director's mouth, the coordinator's mouth, Miss Nancy Paddock. We are just so lucky to have Miss Nancy as part of our tapestry of talent here in Eureka Springs. I always say our local talents are just diamonds in the rough here in Eureka Springs. We have so many people that are shining examples of what it means to be a part of the community and to give of themselves and of their time and their talent and their energy and their positivity. And Nancy has always been that for our town. You can find Nancy whether she's helping direct a parade or putting on something as grand as the Folk Festival. So if you guys are looking at this particular, I want y'all to give a big clap and a round of applause in the comments below. Just clap a little bit for her. Tell Nancy thank you for all her hard work in putting this together. And if you want to help spread the word about what Eureka Springs is all about, we would appreciate if you'd like us and follow us subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and show us some love. Throw us some hearts in the comments below. We appreciate you guys watching us live and appreciate you guys making your plans to come have a good time with us here at the Folk Festival in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hey, y'all get your tickets. Don't forget to get your tickets.